Tidy boy. Time out like what, man? There's a brown girl in the ring. Hey guys. So it's your girl Taniel and I'm back. Yay! I know you guys missed me. I love you too. Yes, so I'm back with another YouTube video, guys, and from the title below you can see what I'm about to do today. I'm about to show you females how to get, if you don't already have, that WAP. And if you already have it, you'll know how to maintain it, honey. Tidy boy. Time out like what, man? Yes. So I'm going to need you guys to continue watching this video because the benefits of the okra water, which is what I'll be making, it's not only for females and how to get the WAP, it also has some other great benefits for all sorts of conditions. So I'm going to need you guys to continue watching because I will be telling you guys more about that further on in the video. So what you guys will need to make this is obviously okra. I bought the okra at the supermarket, so you guys can buy at the supermarket, or if you guys grow okra, if you're in the country and you have okra in your backyard, just pick the okra, wash out the okra and carry it come, right? The next thing that you're going to be needing is hot water, right? So you're just gonna boil some water and have it hot. You're going to need a knife and you're going to need a container to store the okra water in. Okay, so that's basically it, and let's get into the video. Okay guys, so I've already washed the okra, so I'm just going to show you guys how to cut it. So you're going to cut the edge here. You're not going to need this, so you're just going to discard of that. And I also cut off this little pointy part of it, and now you can either cut it like this, which is how I prefer to cut it, or some people cut it like this. Either way, it doesn't really matter. It's still going to be the same okra. And then you're just going to put it in your container, and I'm just going to cut up all of them now. You're going to bring your water to a boil. The water is boiling now. So yes, so guys, the water has finished boiling, and I'm going to show you how to fill or how to pour the water on top of it. So you're going to want to pour the water just a little bit above where the okra starts. Since the okra is going to float, that might be a bit hard. So the amount of water that I would advise you to put into the cup is just enough to almost cover the okra. It is not really going to cover the okra because the okra is going to float. So just bring it high enough to cover most of the okra in the container. Okay, cover it. And as long as the okra is in the water, you are good to go. So you're just gonna let this sit. Since it's hot water, you can let it stay for around 3 hours. But if you guys choose to use room temperature water, you will have to let it sit for a little longer, like double that time, so about 6 hours. So I will be back in the next 3 hours to show you guys how this looks. Okay, yes guys, so let's talk about benefits, the amazing great benefits of okra, but us Jamaicans we call it okra. So one of the first benefits I want to talk about is okra as we call it, is known as the vegetable of love. It is known as a vegetable of love, guys, because there have been some, what do you call them now, some testimonials of women saying that it has helped them to actually get pregnant. Experts have said that it helps to get our sex organs in tuned and get our juices flowing. And by juices, I mean both the female juice and the male juice. The male juice. If you get what I'm saying, you get what I'm saying, right? Yes, it gets our juices flowing. So if you are somebody who is probably not so juicy, it can help you. And I've actually tried it. I didn't just come on the internet to just say something that I didn't try. I actually tried it, and why I had to be talking to the little Miss Thingy there that I'm not that horny. The amount of iron that this thing has, it has so much iron. So for people who have iron deficient anemia like myself, mostly females have this from getting, you know, very long menses, or if you have a very heavy flow. So if you are one of those females, this is a way to get all that iron back into your body so that you don't feel as tired and fatigued and just out of it. I want my blood back. Either way, another great benefit of this is that it has a whole ton load of folate. So for females who are pregnant, you need this folate. It helps to prevent your baby from getting neural defects such as brain problems or spinal problems. So females, drink up the okra water, right? Next, I want to talk about how it helps people to prevent heart disease. So studies have proven that this may help to prevent heart disease because the okra water actually helps your body to excrete excess cholesterol through your stool. So when you excrete that cholesterol, your body won't have to absorb all of that cholesterol, which then can lead to blocked arteries, which in turn leads to heart disease. Another thing that it may help with is lowering your blood sugar. So for people who have diabetes, this can help to lower your blood sugar, right? Except if you are on the medication metformin, it is not advised that you use this while using metformin because it can prevent the metformin from working the way that it should, right? Yes, so guys, another benefit of this, and it is last but certainly not least, it helps to prevent you from getting osteoporosis. Osteoporosis is a bone disease, which means that your bone density has been decreased and your bone is brittle and it is easy to break. Now this is more likely to happen to females as we get older because our bones, they're not as strong as male bones, and it is that way for a reason. So especially our pelvic bone, it is not as strong as the male bone because it needs to be wide and easy to maneuver to facilitate childbirth, right? So have you ever heard the term short old lady, or the old lady broke her hip? Yes, that is why, because our bones aren't as strong. And the term short old lady is a term because we females, well, everybody actually, we get shorter the older we get, but more so in females, right? So I'm about 5'8" now. So the older I get, so I'm about, when I'm 60 or 80, somewhere there about, I'll be about 5'6", 5'5", I'm not sure. But all I know, for females who are below 5 feet, you are going to disappear by the time you're 80 years old. I'm joking, guys. I love you. My best friend is short. Alright, so yes, how does the okra water help to prevent osteoporosis, right? So the okra water contains vitamin K. Vitamin K helps your body to absorb calcium into your bones. Calcium is what we need to get our bones strong and healthy. You remember in primary school when they told you, or prep school when they told you to drink up your milk, gotta get your calcium to have strong bones and teeth. Yes, Yes, it's the same thing. You need your calcium to help your bones to get stronger, to help you prevent to get osteoporosis. But it is also advised that to prevent osteoporosis, that you do weights training, or you lift weights to help your bones to become stronger and actually take in all of that calcium, right? Yes. So do not get me wrong, not only females are likely to get osteoporosis. People who smoke or drink a lot of alcohol or caffeine, or people who are of a very slim build, or people who right throughout their life they never really took in much calcium to begin with, right? So I hope you guys learned a little from my little rambling that I was doing a while ago. I hope you guys actually learned something, and I hope you try this okra water. Now I'm just gonna show you guys how it looks, so stay tuned. Hello beautiful people, I am back, right? So early on you saw me put the okra in the hot water. Now I am back to show you guys how it looks. You can see that the okra is no longer floating. Earlier it was floating. Now you can see that it has sunk, and that means it is ready, because that means it has soaked up the water and everything is now in the water floating, ready for me to take it into my body. You want to see the consistency? This is how it looks. You can see the slime, and that is actually a good thing, because if it wasn't slimy it would mean it's still just pure water that is in the cup and not actually the contents of the okra, right? Slimy. So what I would usually do, I would strain this off and leave the okra in a separate container and drink the water by itself, and then afterwards I would eat the okra. But for today I'm just going to show you guys that I actually do drink this and that I eat it. I'm not going to drink it off in the video because it usually takes me a while to finish it. I don't just gulp it down like that. I'm not that great. It is slimy and it is a bit much, right? So I'm just going to show you guys that I actually do drink it. So cheers. And as I said before, it doesn't have a taste. It's just that it's slimy, right? That's basically it. It don't taste bad, guys. It doesn't taste bad. It don't taste horrible. It's just that it's like slimy water, and that's just it. And then you have this. And I'm just finished. Yes, the okra itself is easier to eat than it is to drink the water. The okra, you just chew it and swallow it. It don't taste horrible. It's just as crunchy and slimy. It's not horrible. It's not like it's bitter or like it smells. It's just the slime, and you can get over the slime. Just think about all the great things it's going to do to your body while you're eating / drinking, right? So you females, you know, it's gonna keep you juicy. So this is a great way to get a lot of the nutrients that we need in this life, and I hope you guys really go ahead and try it and let me know what you think about it in the comments below. Okay, thank you so much for